Hey, looks like I'm live. Hey, everybody. Um, so I'm going to be playing the Atari Gamestation Go, and I'm going to be testing the recharge games to see if my arcade fixed the bug. Because I found the bug, I recorded it, I sent it to them, and now apparently they have fixed the problem because I watched Gen X Grown Up channel, and they said that my arcade has fixed the issue. So I'm hoping that they actually did fix the issue, and um, that way, when I'm playing a game and getting a kick-ass high score, it doesn't like boot me out and everything like that. Even though when I do my high score recordings, I record it and everything, so it's going to catch it. But still, I like to be able to put it on the leaderboards, and I want the game to frickin' work properly. It's like, I don't know about you, but when I paid like $180 for this Gamestation Go. And when you pay for a product, the product needs to work properly. All right. And it just drives me insane. And the reason why I'm like this is because I'm the same way uh, my job. Oh, Megan just came on. Hey, Megan. Is it working? Um, well, I've played it a little bit now, and so far it hasn't messed up. But what I'm going to do with this live stream is I'm just going to start playing the recharge games and see if I ever get an occurrence where it boots me out. So I've noticed it's happened mainly on Asteroids, Centipede, and Missile Command. That's where I've noticed it's like messed up the most for me anyway. So um, I'm going to go ahead and play the games, and then I'm going to see if it locks up. I can't remember exactly what the other fixes they did. I watched the Gen X Grown Up channel where you gave me the link, Megan, and I watched that. I can't remember what else it is, but I just remember that there were problems with the recharge games, and I'm thankful that my arcade, is attempting to fix things and everything, and they're actually listening to us, which is great because I recorded the entire thing and I showed the videos to them, and they emailed me back and they said, "Well, do you have the latest update?" And yes, I have the latest update, and it's screwing up. Here's the video, and it proves it that it's messing up. So I'm happy that they're taking the effort and they're taking this seriously and they're trying to fix it. So, but I'm going to verify it. So I call this trust but verify. So I'm going to play some games here. I'm going to play Atari, or I'm going to play Centipede Recharged and Missile Command. Those I played a lot where it locked up on me. So, and this is just going to be playing for fun. I'm not attempting for a score, but let's just see if this acts up. All right. So I'm going to start the game now. Going to go to the recharge games. And there we go. Got the volume turned up so y'all can hear. Can you hear that okay, Megan? Is that just right, or is it too loud? Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to do asteroids first. And I really like what Atari did with this and how they made this game. I really like the new, it's kind of like neon graphics, like look at back in the 80s, because I think that's really all right. So I'm going to select single player, and then I'm going to move this all the way to the right to classic recharged, where I've got 3 extra ships. This is where I noticed where it messed up the most. Okay. So I'm start playing it, and let's see if it accidentally boots me out. Okay, so here we go. I really like what Atari did with the recharge games. It's really cool. I like the graphics. I like the power-ups that they've done. Just puts a different twist on the games. And the other thing I like too is, the hyperspace function on this. It actually works pretty good where you do the hyperspace and you don't end up like landing into an asteroid, and getting killed, which is kind of cool. So there I did hyperspace. I was able to dodge it. So that's pretty cool. So the controls are pretty good on this. But I am like dying for that arcade stick to come out for this. So I've noticed, that's supposed to be out soon, but I don't think it's going to be out till later this year. But I'm excited to get it because it's got the stick, the buttons, a trackball on it. So I'm excited for that. And then the other thing too is I'm hoping that they do some firmware updates where you could use the trackball with the older Missile Command games, like the 5200 version of Missile Command, and also the 2600 version of it too. So that would be really cool if they could do that. So hopefully they will. And then another thing too, I would really like it, if my arcade would, on a firmware update, would be able to add some additional games. So if one in particular, I would like them to add Intellivision games to this thing, because Atari bought Intellivision, they own Intellivision. Put some freaking Intellivision games on this thing, man. So, and the other thing too, if I have to pay, for that firmware update to put Intellivision games on here, I would freaking pay it, So hopefully that'll happen in the future, I hope. Or, if they can't do it in a firmware update, well, then why couldn't they sell it in an SD card for us to purchase? I know they could do that. That's what the SD card slot's for. You can add game ROMs on there. You can make it like a little game cartridge, just like how they do it, So if they did that, that would be amazing. I would buy that in a heartbeat, like sell different Intellivision games that you can buy on a little SD card and put it in and play it. I would love that, because that's basically like collecting physical media. You get a game, you get to play it, you get to keep it, you get to collect it. I would be all for that. I like the physical media. I'm not really big on the digital stuff, so I've got the Gamestation Go and it's here and I go on all the games and it's mine, I like that. I'm not big on paying a freaking subscription fee every month. I don't know. I just don't like it. Especially after like paying for streaming services for years. It's just so blast expensive. Oh, damn it. So I just prefer this. I like to buy a game. The game's mine. and then I can play it whenever the heck I want, and I don't have to worry about paying a damn sub fee. So I guess I'm old, cranky, and cantankerous, but that's how I feel about that. So probably the reason why I'm kind of like that is because in the field that I work in. Hold on a second here. I think Megan is saying something here. Sorry. Trying to play and watch chat's interesting to say the least. Hold on a second. So we got. Oh yeah, number pad with Intellivision. Yeah. Well, no. Here's the thing, though, Megan. On the Gamestation Go, it has a number pad. So it's got like, well, I've never played Intellivision before, so I can't like say that matches up with the number pad that I have on here. But I don't see why you couldn't do that unless I'm wrong about that. Am I wrong about that, Megan? Oh yeah, no, yeah. I think it's got the same amount of numbers. If anyone else is watching and they want to chime in and answer that question for me, I would appreciate it. So eventually I'm going to get it in Intellivision. I've been looking at them. So I'm trying to find one that's like dirt cheap that still works, and then I want to find like parts for it to refurb it. So I finally got my parts in for my 6-switch Atari. So I've got a capacitor kit and a new power supply for it and some other stuff. It still turns on and everything, but the problem is the colors don't look right. And from what I've heard, the reason why that happens is because there's capacitors in there that are going bad. So I bought that kit from Console 5. It just came in today. So as soon as I get back into town on the weekend, I'm going to take apart my Atari. I'm going to rebuild it. I'm going to put new capacitors in. I also have a new Zener diode in it to help with, I believe it's with noise. And then I bought a new RF jack assembly for it. So I'm going to wire that up and then get a brand new RF cable for it. So I'm excited about getting back in, doing that, and rebuilding it. So I'm a mechanic. I like taking things apart, rebuilding things. I've got electrical knowledge, so I've done soldering before on boards and stuff and wires, and I understand circuitry and components. So I'm gonna do some rebuilding. So, and I think the other thing I'll do too is, whoa, that was weird. Okay, it's the power up. I'm going to do some rebuilding, and I think I'm going to do a video on it showing what I do. I think that would be cool to show that, just to show everyone the process. And I'll try to go in depth about what I'm doing, because I've watched some videos on rebuilding the Ataris and recapping them and stuff, but what I find interesting is most of them are just showing what they're doing, pointing out the parts, but they're not really explaining, though, talking like, hey, it's this capacitor I'm replacing, this is what I'm doing. And I just think that it could be done a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to try to do some videos myself where I explain, okay, this is the capacitor I'm placing. This is why. This is how it can affect the system. Now, I'm not an expert by any means on Atari systems, and rebuilding them yet, but I think I can give you a pretty good description on what I'm replacing, and then I can explain it show you my process, and then that way, if anyone wants to find them like an old broke down Atari and they want to rebuild it or repair it, then that'll help them out, you know. So, and I want to do that for Intellivision and ColecoVision too. So, of course, you know, I probably won't start this until I get my daughter's car fixed. My daughter has an old school GMC Envoy. It's 2002, and I've done a lot of work to it already, suspension, brakes, and everything. But the problem is she's getting a code for electronic fan clutch. The fan clutch is bad. I've got to replace it. The speed sensor that's in there is bad, so I ordered a new fan clutch for it. It's at home, but I've got to swap out and replace it on Friday. So as soon as I get that all done and taken care of, fiddlesticks, I'm going to then start on taking apart my old school 6-switch Atari and rebuilding it. One thing I found out, I thought the Atari that I had, it was built in Sunnyvale, California. Well, I looked at the tag again on it, and it's not. The damn thing was built in Hong Kong. That's okay, though. It's still a 6-switcher. I'm going to rebuild it. But I think what I want to do is I'm going to try to find one that was built in Sunnyvale, California. I don't know. I'm just kind of sentimental for stuff that's been built here in the United States. Okay. I guess I'm like an old sentimental old fart, I guess, even though I don't think I'm that damn old, but I don't know. I feel older than I am sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I just like the simpler times. But then again, you'll have a lot of other people, older gents and gals, say the same damn thing. Well, this is working pretty damn good. It hasn't screwed up on me yet, so that's a good thing. So, Megan, you guys finally going to pull the trigger and get you a Gamestation Go? I really like it. I think this thing's kick-ass. I'm trying to remember what the heck. Well, my best high score is. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, hyperspace function is kick-ass on this. It really works. It's not like on the old school where you did hyperspace. You pretty much knew your chances of survival was very thin. Oh, you're going to get a sprint first? Okay, no, that's cool. Yeah, I looked at the Sprint, but I don't know. I'd really like to have some original television hardware, so I've been looking on eBay. So as soon as I get my Atari all rebuilt and the way that I want, I think I'm going to get that next. Well, actually, now that I think about it, oh, fiddlesticks, I got hit. Okay, well, it ended the game. That's good. Here, let me go back here. Let me go leaderboard. Okay, so if you look here, best score I've gotten so far on the leaderboard that it's registered, 33,030. So that's my best so far where it registered it, so that's good. So that's on asteroids. But anyway, what I was saying is, I don't know. I want to get the original hardware. I've been looking at some of them. You can get them pretty cheap. I'm kind of handy, so I could rebuild it if I want to. So I've been finding there's videos online where you can get parts and you can rebuild it. So I'm pretty good with the soldering iron. So I think I'm going to do that. But I do like the Intellivision Sprint. It looks handy, especially because you can load game ROMs on it. And I know a lot of places do the ROMs. So I think eventually I'll probably get that too. But I want to get some original hardware because I'm a sentimental guy. I always wanted an Intellivision and also a ColecoVision when I was a kid. And of course, back then, funds were limited. I couldn't afford that pennies accordingly, and then I can get that, which is cool. So eventually, I'm going to get me an Intellivision and a ColecoVision, which is really cool. All right, so we're going to do Missile Command next. Let's see if it screws. I really enjoy this game too. All right. Single player, classic recharged, 3 extra cities. Let's see what happens. Oh my God. Yeah, trackball's felt a little jittery there for a second. I think that's because my finger slipped. Yeah, I was so freaking PO'd once. I was playing this game. On the same settings. I think I had over 80,000 points. I hadn't lost any cities. And all of a sudden, it just booted my ass out. I'm getting annihilated. Shit. Woohoo! Mega Bomb. Oh, damn. Man, I got my ass handed to me on that game. Good news is I didn't see any slowdown. Mini heart. Oh, okay. No, that's cool, Megan. Yeah. Yeah, no, I want an Intellivision Sprint too, so but no, I just like I said, I'm sentimental. I want to get the old hardware and be able to hook it up. And then the other thing too, I want to get me an old school CRT TV again to hook up to it. I'm kicking myself now because back in the early 2000s, I had a CRT TV. It was a really nice one. It was a 20-inch Philips Magnavox TV. It was a flat screen version, CRT, and it had composite inputs and super VHS inputs on it. It was a kick-ass TV. My Xbox looked like amazing on it, and ass, and I got rid of it. So I've been trying to find that damn TV on eBay again so I can have it again because I like it. I liked it so much, you know. So. All right, so Missile Command didn't freeze up. So now what we're going to do, let's go to Centipede. Ah, crap. Let's go to Centipede next and try that and see if that messes up. There we go. I really like this game. I pretty much like all the Centipede games. I like Centipede. I like Millipede. One thing I do like about the new Centipede game is it actually gives you little warnings here on when things are coming on the screen. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Oop, power up. Slow down. Woohoo! Oop, Scorpion. Get it, get it. Ah, shit. I do like the fact that I can use trackball with this, so that's cool. Just like with Missile Command. I still haven't got me a trackball for my Atari 7800 Plus, but I'm working on that. I think I'm going to get me a Wiko command controller. I've been looking at that one. I can get that for a pretty decent price on eBay. And then if I still can't get that one, then I can also get like a CX22 trackball or the CX80 because I've heard those work too. So far, yeah, Megan, everything's working like it's supposed to with the update. I haven't seen anything like boot me out yet with the recharge games. So, and then I'm not sure if they fixed it or not, but I also told my arcade that when you play the 2600 version of Berserk, for some reason, you'll be shooting at the robots and it'll show you like losing your laser pistol. And then when that happens, it won't let you shoot, which is insane. I know without a shadow of doubt that never happened in the original 2600 version on the Atari when I was a kid. That never happened. So I don't know what the hell, why that's happening, but it is. Well, so far, no freeze up yet, so that's actually a good thing. But not entirely convinced yet. What the hell? The hell did I hit? That's weird. Did I hit something there? Ah, damn it. I was trying to shoot the damn spider and that didn't work out. Well, so far no freeze up, so that's good. Ah, damn it. Well, what's cool is didn't lock up yet, so we'll keep on trying this here. So it let me log my high score. So that's good. Best score so far. Me out, so I could have got an even better score, you know. So, but so far it looks good. I'm gonna play it here a little bit more and see what happens. So. Oh man. All right, so that did pretty good. So let's do single player, classic again. Let's try it again. Fixed. Damn it. They fixed it my ass. Oh my god. You have got to be effing kidding me. They didn't fix shit. Sorry, I'm a little pissed off right now. They say they fixed something, they didn't fix it. I wonder, if Gen X grown up actually, I don't know, like tried to play it for an extensive amount of time and see if it would act up or not. And guess what? It's still fucking acting up. Sorry, I'm sorry for cussing. I'm just freaking irritated here. I pay $180 for a machine and I want the damn thing to work right. Oh, yeah. Well, it's recorded now. I'll send my arcade the link. It's like, hey, dude, it ain't fixed. Oh, my Lord. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Damn it. So it's not fixed. So on Centipede it glitched. Well, I'm gonna go back to like Missile Command next. Let's see if it glitches on Missile Command on me. And then I'm gonna check all these damn things again. This is ridiculous. You put out a freaking product, you charge $180 for it, it should work. No, it's not, it didn't work. So let's try this again. I'm going to do Missile Command again, 3 charge, 3 power-ups. Fiddlesticks. Ah. I'm streaming directly from my Gamestation Go, Megan. Yeah. My Gamestation Go. My Gamestation Go is my Gamestation Go. It's connected directly to a capture card. Then going through into my little my tablet here. Yeah. So, uh, but yeah, Centipede glitch. So I haven't got anything else to glitch yet, but something tells me that I bet the rest of them are going to glitch too. But I could be wrong. But what's irritating to me is they said it was fixed and it ain't fixed. And I saw someone else like reply online that it wasn't fixed either because they tried it. So I've now confirmed those suspicions that I had. Okay. So cool thing is it'll register my score. So now I've got the higher score, which is kind of cool on Missile Command. It just frustrates me, Megan. You know, if you're going to sell a product, the product needs to work properly. Okay. And I understand there's glitches and stuff, but if you say you fix something, you need to actually mean it. Okay. Yeah, no, it's pretty neat. I hook up an HDMI cable to the Go, and then I patch it directly to my Monster capture card. And then it goes from the Monster capture card to a USB into the side of my PC. And then I'm using the YouTube right now. But then when I'm not using YouTube, I use OBS to stream it. So, and then the recorded as well, because I use that for when I do high scores for Twin Galaxies. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's just a Monster capture card that I got from Walmart for like $20. I don't have whole lot of extra money to put down on a lot of expensive equipment. You're gonna upload your set. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'd be interested to see what you got going on there, Megan. That's cool. Yeah. So anything to help make me a little bit better in how I stream, that's awesome. But this is how I'm doing it right now. So this is uh poor man streamer on a budget. So all right. So I did Centipede, I did Missile Command, I did Asteroids. Let's do Breakout. And let's see if Breakout screws up on us. So I do like with this, they let you use the little spinner. Ah. 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 All right, so far no glitch with that. That's a really cool setup you got there, Megan. That's pretty cool. No, I saw that on Discord. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm. My setup is like very archaic compared to yours. Oh my lord. Hold on, let me get out of here. Exit. All right. I never had Berserk mess up on me. But we'll try it anyway. Yeah, no, a lot of the older technology still pretty decent, and you can stream with it and do things. You know, it's not about having the latest and greatest. You know, even though it's nice, don't get me wrong, but all right. Ah. Yeah, I never really had much problems with Berserk. Berserk never locked up on me. I wish like my arcade would do like an update with Berserk instead of making it where I have to hit different buttons to shoot in different directions. Make it like a freaking a twin stick setup. I just think it would make the game flow so much better if they did twin stick. So who knows? Maybe they'll do that. I don't know. I do like the game. I think it's pretty fun. Ah. Okay, Megan, mom's the word. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna do Centipede again. Ah, crap. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what my arcade did with the Gamestation Go. I think it's an awesome product. I really like it. I bought the damn thing. I think it's cool. But I just want the darn thing to work the way it's supposed to work. Okay, I don't think I'm being difficult. You buy a product, the product should work. Ah, crap. Well, didn't lock up this time. Hmm. Oh, okay. No, you have a good night too, Megan. No, I get it. You got to get the kids to bed. No, that's cool. So, If anybody's watching the chat, bear with me. I'm talking to some other friends on Discord right now. So I'm taking a little bit of a break, so bear with me. And I'm looking right now, and no one is in the chat right now anyway. So I'm just a small fry YouTuber. Oh God, not Barney. Oh boy. Well, you saw at the recharge, Centipede screwed up on the recharge games. I couldn't get the other ones to screw up, but something tells me that those are probably going to share this with my arcade, so that's a good thing. So, but I think I'm going to try a different game now. I'm gonna play some Jalico games. All right, so arcade. So where is it? There. Oh, here we go. Xerion. So here's the arcade Xerion. You there's an Intellivision homebrew of this as well, and actually for an Intellivision, it looks pretty damn good. But I have an arcade version here on my Gamestation Go, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to play this. So credit and start. But when I was watching the live stream from Casey, the Intellivision gamer, like he's absolutely right on how this flows. It's really wonky, but I think he's right when he says it actually. Oh shit! It actually simulates like actual flight to an extent, so that's kind of cool. So it's a fun game. I like it. Ah, damn it! Game over. Let's try. Open it. Oh, got a high score. I kind of like the way the game flows. It's pretty cool. I never got to play this in the arcade when I was a kid. I never saw this game, or if I did, I never noticed it. So it's pretty fun. I like the strategy to it. I mainly remember Jalico games, to be honest. When Bases Loaded came out for the Nintendo, that's how I remember Jalico. Oh, cool. I got to the bigger bosses. Ah. Ah, crap. When I'm trying to figure out what this game is there any way to replenish your ammo? Because I ran out of my single shots. Ah. Ah. Game over. $16,500, not bad. Trying to save my single shots. Ow! Fiddlesticks. Trying not to cuss like a sailor here when I screw up. Because who knows, you never know if a kid might be watching this with their parent or something like that, even though I put on there it's not made for kids, the video, but you never know. So I try to keep it PG, G rated, Oh my Lord. Man, I am just not doing too good at this game. It's fun though. I do like it. Can't wait to have it on my on television once I get it in television. So. There, got it. Ah! I really like how they do the scrolling with this. This is actually pretty cool. For 1983, this is pretty impressive, I think, in my opinion, for when that's what it says the game was released. That's pretty darn cool. Ah! Freaking collided with the darn thing. This is actually a pretty fun game. I wish I had found this in the arcades when I was a kid. I never saw it. I don't know if this game is like super rare or not, but no, I never saw it in an arcade. And I went to an arcade on a pretty regular basis when I was a kid and when I was in high school, so man. Now, mind you, when I was in high school, when I was in high school, it was in the 90s. Oh, crap, I didn't do that right. Oh, wow. 17,500. I'm getting better. Ah. Jeez, when you're playing this, if you look at the scrolling and stuff, you might get vertigo accidentally if you ain't careful. But it's fun. I actually kind of like this game. It's pretty cool. I like the strategy and the concept of it. It's actually pretty fun. Ah! Considering this game came out in 1983, looks pretty damn good, I think, in my opinion. Ah! Die! Up. Ah! Well, got a better score, 19,500. There we go. Getting better. That's a pretty fun game. All right, be right back. I got to take a quick respite. Oh, my Lord. Okay, I'm back. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna try plus alpha here. See how this works. Interesting. Damn. Interesting shooter. Interesting. That's an interesting game. That's actually kind of fun. Hmm. Interesting. Operation Logic Bomb. Let's try this. I'm just trying out games right now. Hmm. Hmm. interesting. Hmm. Oh man. Oh, yeah, let's play some Pac-Man. But I'm playing the 2600 version. Just for the hell of it. Oh,